Evening all. So the Persian meteor shower is peaking tonight, but we have storms due, which means I'm not going to see it. There's also aurora due tonight. Again, storms due, I'm not going to see it. But with the storms and the clouds, I've decided to go storm chasing. So there's a possibility that we're going to get something along the east, but not quite on the coast. So I'm not going to the coast. We're just going to the next county over in Meath. There's 2 or 3 locations we can go over there. I'm looking for something with a bit of shelter because I've broken cameras before in the rain photographing storms, and I really don't want to do that again. And I'm hoping I'll be far enough away that I won't actually be in the heavy band of rain. So look, let's see how we get on. There's a few options if all the radars are right. We've been looking at loads of different things. One is showing 12 o'clock, one is showing 3 o'clock, one is showing 5, 6 o'clock. The 3 o'clock in the morning looks really good for where we're going, but we're heading off now. It's 11 o'clock when we're leaving. Sorry, it's not 11 o'clock now. I'm just packing my bag now. It's about 9 o'clock now. But we're going to leave at 11, head for Meath. I'm going to meet up with a few other lads and we'll take it from there, see how it works out. So apologies if that first clip is terrible, because I just realised the mic was not connected. Sometimes it loses connection with the Osmo Pocket, which is strange. I don't know why it does it, but it doesn't tell you until you just see there's no audio soundbar coming up on the top. Anyway, that was just me packing my gear into the car. There's a chance of storms. Lightning specifically is what I'm after, so I'm heading down to Meath, to the hill of Tara, just because I'll be high up on the hill and I have a view all the way around the sea. If it starts raining, it's not a great place to be. There's no composition there anyway. I'm only going to see the sky, but there's also no shelter. But about 10-minute drive around the corner, you have Bective Abbey. It's a lovely composition. The old Bective, the old Abbey, sorry, it's called Bective Abbey. So the old ruin of an abbey, but it has shelter in it as well. So it's a good spot if it all kicks off. There's a chance it might not kick off at all. Well, it is going to, but it might miss us. But look, if I don't go, I don't know. From what we've seen on the charts, there's even a chance it could come over Dublin at 3 in the morning and I wouldn't have to go anywhere. But just in case it doesn't, from where I am, I should be able to see further towards the north or northeast, northwest, where most of the lightning is supposed to be. And I have brought a bigger lens just in case it is far away, so I can shoot with the big lens. And if it happens to be right on top of me, I've got the widest lens I had there, which is a 40mm as well. So a bit of everything. I'm going to meet up with a few friends as well, so I'm not on my own tonight. So yeah, this should be good crack. We were supposed to wait for another couple of hours before we were heading out, but I was just out in my back garden there and I saw about 7 flashes in about 10 minutes. Now flashes, not forks, you know, just a flash in the clouds. But the other lads reported seeing stuff as well, so nobody could sleep. Says, what's the point waiting until midnight or 1 o'clock before we go? Let's just go now. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to meet up with all the lads there and we'll catch up in a few minutes. It's a pity I have to go to work in the morning, or I would have headed a bit further north. Just I start work really early, so I need to be back at the house for 6. So there's not a chance I'd have made it up there, shot all night and made it back. So this drive, it's maybe 45 to 50 minute drive, that's it. So that should be grand. We go shoot for a few hours and get back. The problem is, well, not that it's a problem, I mean, I'm used to it at this age. It's just that I'm most likely not going to get any sleep and just have to go straight to work, which will be a tough one. But look, it's what we do. We don't get storms very often in Ireland. Like it's been, I think, it must be at least 3 years now since I've last got a lightning shot in Ireland. So, you know, we have to go for it. I'm excited. I don't know how well everything's going to show up on this camera, of course, but I'm going to use my old 6D, my Canon 6D, to actually take photographs, and I'm going to use the new Canon R6 Mark II to try and do video, because it has what's called a pre-record function on it, and I think it gives 5 seconds. It's the only camera on the market I know that gives the 5-second pre-record. I haven't actually gotten to try this out yet. So basically you have to have a setup in pre-record. Now it doesn't work in the slow motion video because that would have been great, but unfortunately it doesn't. But if I have my camera pointing in a certain direction and I see a lightning strike, I just hit record on the camera and the camera goes back 5 seconds and records. So every time I see a strike, the camera will just go back and record it for me. Because in the old days, with the old camera, I would have just had to put it on record and leave it on record for hours, and hoping something would go to it, and then take it forever looking through all the footage and all. You'd end up just giving up and binning half it then. So yeah, this is going to be so handy if this works. I can't wait to see how it goes. final stretch. The car park is at the end of this road. You know, it's so warm, I had to have the air conditioning on the whole way down, and it's almost midnight. There was a guy behind me, had his full beams on. He was so annoying. I kept flashing like with me hazard lights. I ended up slowing down. I let him go past and flashing. He still had them on, and he slowed right down to 90 on a 120 road, wondering why I'm flashing him. I eventually got around him and he pulled into the side of the road, like, but weird, strange. Anyway, I am just there at the car park, and I saw one flash there as I was driving down the road, and it looked red, which is cool. It's always nice when you see a bit of red lightning. And here we are. Woohoo. It's so warm, and I brought the heavy jacket with me just in case of rain, really, that was. But I'm at the hill of Tarda, as I was saying earlier. No composition here, but you can see for miles. I saw a couple of strikes. I was driving down the road, so I'm just going to get all the gear out. The other lads are not here yet, so I'm going to get set up and I'm going to run up. They'll see my car, they'll know I'm here, and they'll follow me up, because I'm afraid I'll miss something. Let's see how this goes. Always handy to have the two tripods. I can put yours on one, or like I said earlier, my plan is to try and shoot video with one and shots with the other. And even though I was seeing flashes, there's also clear spells. I can see stars. So I'm thinking I should have brought my star tracker. You never know, I could have got some Perseid meteors. It is the peak tonight. But could you imagine getting a Perseid meteor and a lightning strike? Now there's a bucket list shot. If that happened and I got it on video, man, unreal. I can just give up photography because I've achieved everything if I get that shot. Not really, of course, but it would be unreal. So, I've just gotten back to the car park, right? There's Ian pulling up. Ian, what are you playing? Ready for tonight?
Have to get some
Brilliant tune.
bit of hype going. That's neat.
How's it going? Nathan, how are you? Well, story, man. How's things?
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Finally in person.
So I didn't have time to show you me getting set up. But I've one camera shooting shots, so there's one gone there. And another I have doing video, and there's loads of strikes off in the distance. They are currently on the satellite, it's showing them in Galway. And we have a friend in Galway there, he says he's getting crazy shots down there. So we can get them, they're just really far away, so they're faint. We need to, oh, there's a lovely one there. We just need it to come that bit closer. Just open the screen then. I probably have to, I still have it on video mode, that's why. Right, normally I would focus on the stars, but I'm just going to use those lights in the distance there, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to pick out a certain area, zoom in, twist my focus till I can make that light as small, see if it's out of focus there, if it's big, and the same the other way. So get it as small as you can possibly get it, and that is usually your infinity focus. I know it's hard to tell just looking at this, but that's I don't need that 30 seconds now. I'm going to switch back over to video. Oh, there was a nice one there, just as I said that. I'm going to switch back to video and just see if I can record on the 200mm. I just need to make sure I have it facing the right way, which obviously it's all around us, so it's just a matter of luck. Just pre-record. The only problem is if the screen goes off, it takes ages to get it back on. So once it's on like that, if I see something, I hit record and it goes back 5 seconds and records. So let's see how well this works. We just need a strike now. Come on, strike.
Oh.
Right.
Go on, the video.
Now, what's the latest forecast looking there?
We have a look here, Anton. So, zoom in there and let me know when you can see it.
Yeah.
So this is the current radar across the country. Obviously over the west it's lit up like a disco ball at the present.
That's what we're seeing from the distance there, isn't it?
So we're just roughly where my thumb is there, up in near Trim, Hillsara, and we're seeing the strikes clearly all the way over to Galway, and there's obviously fresh ones just started now coming into Kerry there as well. So that's the force wave that we were expecting to see. Hopefully now, though, if we stick it out longer, we'll get a new wave coming up to the Midlands there, right to the south of us and far and upward towards us over the night. So I'm going to transfer over to the forecast then. I'm going to strike there. So if you can still see it, straight up there for you. So this forecast then, I'll move to this present. So this is kind of what's happening at the moment there with the wave in the west there, really intense. Moving north really quickly. However, if you see there, the back steps down with the front hitting the energy to the east coast and bringing up new cells. Is it focused there though? And then far enough new stem cells right over us hopefully. Now it's going to be a late one, but if we hold out long enough, there we go. If we hold out long enough, we could get some very close thunderstorms to where we are now. So it's a big risk, but potentially great rewards, and hopefully that's the way it's going to turn out.
Well, things seem to have slowed down a bit since I put my bigger lens on, because I got plenty of strikes, but they're so far away you can barely see them. So I put the bigger lens on, hoping to catch one, and they were just right in the corner of the frame. The couple I did got, so I turned the camera, and now it seems to have slowed down. But as you're seeing from Ian's weather report there, we have loads more coming later in the night, maybe around 3 or 4 in the morning. Could be epic. I'm hoping it doesn't rain. If it rains, we're probably going to move over to Bective Abbey just because we have a bit of shelter there. We go back to the wide angle lens, and we'll have to change the settings completely. At the moment I'm shooting at f3.2 I think, but I found from previous times when I was out shooting, if the lighting is so close to, like, the lowest I will go is 5.6, and I even sometimes go up to 6.3 or 7.1 in the aperture, because otherwise the lighting will be just blown out when it's on top of you. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to keep shooting for the minute anyway. Last shot, let that finish. There's a few strikes in that, but it does seem to have died off, so we are going to move on to Bective Abbey, which is only 10 minutes down the road. Just there's a bit of shelter there because it's fairly windy here, and plus we'll have a lovely composition there if things do kick off nicely. So we're at Bective Abbey, just waiting for the storm to kick off, and we're getting a red alert for aurora. You can see like purple clouds on the horizon. If it was clear, you could have pear-shaped meteors and aurora, and then maybe a bit of lighting over it. But no, we can get colourful clouds though. That's alright. So I'll go over to the Abbey. Let's move it across there. have the gear set up there, just shooting the abbey, but we're going to walk around the other side and just see what it looks like from there while we are basically waiting for the lightning to hit. But we're getting lovely pink skies, like there's a red alert for aurora, so it's just too cloudy to actually see. But I'm going to walk around here. I've been here many times now, I know this place. There's plenty of spots for shelter as well, which is really cool, but I just want to see what it looks like from the other side shooting back, so we know where to set up for later in case the lightning's on the other side. Well, this is Bective Abbey, or what's left of it. I'll give you a quick look around, well, part of it anyway, I don't want to ruin the guys' shots. Let's go in here. If anyone's seen the movie Braveheart, the scene where William Wallace is talking to the king's son's wife, the French girl, at the window frames things, this is where it was shot, right here. There's like cells allowed to go up to the stairs, but it's closed off, you can't get in. This goes out to the courtyard. Lovely carvings on the pillars here. So there's all steps up here. You can get up here now, but I just don't fall off, obviously. I've left all my gear downstairs. I'll just do a quick scout around here. Nice view to the window there, but the flashes are over that way. This looks back down into the courtyard. There's another entrance off over that way, and the tower in the corner, you can get up to part of it only because they have it blocked off. There's a bit of a drop off here, but you can also go through here, and there's more steps back down this way. One of the lads up there. So there is little sheltered spots if the storm got bad in here. Pretty cool, little stalactites. Are they stalactites or stalagmites? Stalactites, I think, hold on tight, isn't it? There's another way up the stairs that's closed off. And this way just brings you back around. Right, need to start getting some shots. Let me just call back up my last image there, see if you can see it. Let me tilt this gimbal down. Somehow I can focus on there. All that pink and stuff you can see. That's aurora. We're here for lighting and we're getting aurora. You can see bits of green here and not pinks all around it. This is very hard to see, but over there there's an old cow shed, I would call it. Could have been somebody's house at one stage, and the Northern Lights is behind it. I'll just call it my last shot there. Again, see if I can get this to see through the viewfinder. I don't know how well that's showing up, might be too bright, but the actual Bective Abbey then is over there. You can just see the silhouette of it. I'm just getting the Northern Lights while we have a bit of clear skies, waiting on the lightning strikes that still haven't showed up yet. came out for lighting, but there's been flashes going all night long, but we're just not getting the forks. We got them at the start of the night when they were really distant, but we didn't get the ones close to us, and now we actually have clear skies, so we're shooting the parachutes. Meet you, Sean. So what can you do? I know I've got one on camera, but the wind is blowing the camera, and I don't even have my shutter release. I'm just hand pressing, so that doesn't help either. But we're seeing a good bit though. But the lightning is what we came out for. I'm a bit disappointed, but look, what can we do? If we don't see it soon, I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the morning now. I'll have to head home in the next couple of hours to get ready for work, so we'll just keep shooting the stars for now. There's one gone straight overhead. Nice meteor. May have shown up, it's faint though. That's the way the last shot finishes. And they're so fast and so faint, they don't even show up. Oh no, I have it. It's really faint. Not much colour in it. Well, that was disappointing. I mean, we got the aurora and we got some meteors and stuff, but one really huge meteor flew over there, left a vapor trail, but I wasn't shooting that way. All the other lads have gone home. I'm here on my own, still down at Bective Abbey, but if I go home now, I'll be just hanging around for an hour waiting to go to work, so I may as well just stay. Although there is cloud coming over, I'm just shooting the stars. It's amazing. There's been flashes going off since like 11 o'clock last night, and it's now about 4 in the morning, and it just flashes everywhere, and we are getting nothing. I mean, I've clear skies above me head while I had this cloud coming in now, but we could still see the flashes off in the distance, but we're just not getting it on top of us, and we're not getting the forks that the charts were showing. So at least there'll be a few aurora shots, a few star shots. It's better than none, but it's going to be a really long day on work now. As you can see, the camera's just shooting away on the shutter release there. I'm shooting directly over the abbey there, hoping a nice big meteor will fly over. Well, one of the legs on the tripod closed. The thing is always coming loose, feckin' man for auto. But as I was packing up, the whole thing fell over and started smashing on the ground. So my lens of this completely broken in bits there, and I won't really know about the camera till I get home. It looks okay, it's coming on, but man, it's after getting some bang. I don't fucking believe this. This night just gets worse and worse. Right, I'm out of here. Until next time.